retrieve 2 right-angle drives and bring those inside, and he is also going to retrieve a guidepost which will be installed into the airlock, and that is needed for a task on EVA3. So it's seeing him out on Columbus right now. This antenna, we call it it's a gator assembly, and it's basically 2 antennas that are going to clamp onto a handrail. So Mike is going to go ahead and plug this assembly in, and then he's going to take wire ties and route the cable all along those handrails to secure it down, while Comrade is going to take the antennas and actually attach them to the handrail. So the 2 different antennas we have, one of them is for tracking ships and vessels and such. The other antenna is a amateur radio antenna, an Aris ham radio. We do have a couple of those already on station. So once that task is complete, both crew members together are going to head on out to S1, where they are going to be relocating a stanchion and an instrument we call the FPMU. This instrument, it measures the difference of potential energy across the station. And so on a future flight, there will be some interference to some payloads on there, so we need to relocate it out to P1. Also, for the robotics in our EVA3 for this flight, there would be some interference if we did not relocate this instrument. Once that is complete, both crew members head on out to S3, where they're going to be deploying a payload attach system, a PAS. They're going to be deploying the Nader outboard one. So we have deployed several of these already. There were some issues on previous flights, and we got a method together of how to deploy them properly so things wouldn't get stuck. The last mission, 128, they were able to deploy one flawlessly, and so we're going to do the same thing. So these attached systems, you're able to attach different pallets to it and different payloads. During EVA2, this EVA, they are going to be installing robotically ELC2. So on 129, we're bringing up ELC1 and ELC2. That stands for Express Logistics Carrier. It's basically a pallet with spare parts on it. And you can see in the background, ELC2 is already installed. So once that payload attached system is deployed, both crew members are going to be installing a WETA antenna, which is a wireless video system. So while the crew members are out EVA, they do have cameras on top of their helmets. And this antenna is for that transmission. And once that WETA is complete, that completes the scheduled content that we have for EVA2. And I do have some more show and tell for the things we're going to be doing on EVA2. So this is the Gator antenna. This is the